understand that multiplicity, थोड़ी सी बात मैं करके फिर आगे चलूँगा, very rightly brought it out by Secretary Science and IT also. Multiplicity of taxes को globally address किया जा रहा है. Single tax, direct tax और accruable tax की बात की जा रही है. And दूसरी बात मैं थोड़ी देर पहले भी कर रहा था with my colleagues here, that you see the total capital gain has to be seen out of a tax exemption. अगर एक tax exemption आप 1 अरब रुपए की दे रहे हैं, लेकिन वो उससे total जो economy में gain आ रहा है वो 10 अरब रुपए का आ रहा है, कैसे आ रहा है? Number one, that the foreign exchange is coming in. Number two, that the cash flow is getting in. Disposable income of the employees getting employed into the industry बढ़ रही है, और वो जब disposable income को spend करें तो वहाँ से indirect taxes के ऊपर हमारे पास हमें gain आ रहा है, तो हमें दरअसल effect ज़्यादा का हो रहा होता है किसी particular sector को incentivize करके. हमें उसको देखने की ज़रूरत है. But in a longer term, जब हम कहते हैं कि हमने पाकिस्तान का डिफेंस करना है, जब हमने पाकिस्तान को बचाना है, जब हमने पाकिस्तान को आगे लेके जाना है, तो मेरा ख्याल है right now in 2022 the only thing that we can do right away is to incentivize IT sector to save Pakistan in future. ये हमें बड़ी एक समझ आने की ज़रूरत है, और अगर इसको incentivize करके हम पूरी national gain और national capital building कर रहे हैं और पूरा business उठा के पाकिस्तान में ला रहे हैं, तो ये एक बड़ा gain है. Now coming to the question that you said, all the interventions, they get affected with the policy changes. Yes, they terribly get affected. When you look at the infrastructure side, आप देखिए आपने 1 अरब रुपए का एक project शुरू किया, and all of a sudden you see taxation coming into the inputs like cement है, steel है, उसके inputs में, तो उसको सीधा escalation अभी आपने start नहीं किया होता, procurement नहीं पूरी की होती, उसकी planning के किसी phase में आप शामिल नहीं हुए होते, और आपको all of a sudden escalation phase कर जानी पड़ती है inputs में, और फिर inputs की वजह से products की जो cost है बढ़ जाती है, and total intervention is prone to failure. So this is one aspect of the policy. Policy के तो जो policy analysis है या policy advocacy भी उन्होंने बड़ी अच्छी बात की, we have to do the policy advocacy also, but policy formulation is the fundamental. A right policy need not be advocated. A right policy need not be defended. A right, and I keep saying it's an axiom of the law, कि a law coming out of the people will get implemented itself, but a law enforced upon the people will be resented. So a right policy, a developed policy, a consultatively evolved policy will always be effective at a state level. तो हमें बिल्कुल not only that we have to address multiplicity of the taxes, we have to address these multi-corridors and multi-window operations. We have to address duplicity of the effort, process re-engineering भी हमने करनी, and then we have to ensure कि at least हम 10 years के लिए policy consistency ensure करें ताकि industry, and I said कि अगर पाकिस्तान को हमने बचाना है, अगर हमने अपने मुस्तकबिल को ठीक करना है, तो right now the textile will not be able to do that thing. The automobile sector will not be able to do that. The medical sector, the services sectors and other sectors will not be able to do that miracle which the IT sector can do for the next 10 years for the Pakistan. और अगर हमने इसको right priority पे लेना है, so I don't think the government should be shying away from incentivizing this sector maximally. और ये incentivization payback करेगी. मैंने कहा जब cash flow आएगा, सबसे पहले तो foreign exchange आएगा. Foreign exchange आपका balance of payment को ठीक करेगा. Foreign exchange आपकी currency valuation को ठीक करेगा. Foreign exchange आपके बाकी मसाइल को हल करेगा. And when it will come inside and will get disbursed into the employees, as I say, we all saying it's a knowledge sector. So it will get disbursed into the HR. तो वहाँ पे आपको disposable income, poverty से uplift होंगे लोग. They'll be encompassing, and I can share here that as per my estimates, if we have to take Pakistan to $150 mark, which should be our mark, we are 3% of the world population, and we should get 3% share in the global IT market, and it comes to $150 billion. If we want to hit that mark, we have to put in an HR, a manpower, a workforce, professionals, accounting to 6 million. 6 million people are required to be put into the sector in order to gain out of the sector and survive in the upcoming world. And I'll just close on a very fine point for everybody's consideration. This is Industry 5 revolution. Or Industry 5 revolution is not like the other rail revolution or the first industry revolution or Industry 3. It is ridiculous, it is cutthroat, and it is rolling on and on and on and on. unless we catch it up, we rise up to it, we will not be able to reap benefit out of it. हम fail हो जाएंगे. So this is a realization that we must understand. हो क्या रहा है दुनिया में? We must understand. इस वक्त हम catch हमने कैसे करना है? We must understand how we need to sell. We need to sell at any cost right now. Any delay is not acceptable. Will let us to the failure. Thank you very much.
Right, before we open the floor for the questions, मैं लाजमी चाहूँगा अब्दुल हमीद साहब आपका और सेक्रेटरी साहब का एक छोटा सा क्विकर कमेंट. हमें ये लगता है, हमें पता है बात इतनी सादा नहीं है,